Hello and welcome to the EnergyMD programs. You can go ahead and scroll down below and see everything that's included. Our programs really are built on two premises. One is that the reason why people are not successful at resolving their fatigue and increasing their energy is because they don't find all of the causes, which I'm going to go into in a moment. And number two is that they don't have a mentor that they have access to. So what you're going to find is that those are very big emphases for us in this program. So when you scroll down and you look at the different programs that we offer, you're going to be able to see all of the support and the different tiers that are available. The difference really is the one-on-one calls that you get, but then there's also group calls, there's daily access to me and our team to get your questions answered along the way so that you can navigate those bumps which inevitably pop up. But I just wanted to share with you a little bit about our 4-step process, how long you can expect it to take, and then the causes that we address. So our 4-step process is called the EnergyMD and energymdmethod. And the first step is to figure out all of the causes that you have. Now, these can be broken into mental, emotional, and physical causes. And fortunately, 75% of these causes that you see down here can be determined by your symptoms alone, which means that when people join the program, they go through step 1 of the process, and after an hour or so, you're going to know 75% of your causes. Hopefully, you can see how potent this is. Once you know those causes, these may be things that you have never explored before, then you spend the rest of the time getting rid of each of these causes or fixing these causes. There are 5 lab tests for 5 different causes that we recommend that you get, but that's about it. Okay? And when we look at these different causes, we're looking at deficiencies and toxicities. We can break them into these different categories. Deficiencies are things that are not in the body that are supposed to be in the body, and toxicities are things that are in the body that aren't supposed to be in the body. Okay? And everything that has a plus next to it is something that can be determined by your symptoms alone, and everything that has a minus next to it is something that requires a lab. An equal sign can be either or, symptoms or a lab. Okay? So what we do, and you can take a look and see all of these here, the way that I see this is that, if we have a broad enough differential, if we make sure that we're looking at all these different causes, we're going to be successful, okay? Because we're looking at 95, 99% of all of the causes that are possible. We know that we're going to leave no stone unturned. That's just the way that I am. So step 2 is going to be replacing the deficiencies, and so that takes about a month. And all this process is additive. So for each of these causes, there's a supplement pretty much for each of these causes, except for the lifestyle stuff. And then in step 3, we're opening up the drainage pathways, and that takes another month. And then in step 4, which takes the most amount of time, whether it's 12 months or 24 months, that's where we're removing the toxins. This is where you want to spend the majority of your time. Okay, and so step 2 and 3 are really preparing your body for removing these toxins. Okay, so that's the process that we take people through. It is important to note that of the causes over here, 80% of these causes, these deficiency causes, are caused by the toxins. Okay, but in order to get rid of the toxins, we do have to boost the deficiencies in step 2. So short and sweet, just wanted to give you that overview. If you're interested in getting on a free call with us to see if you're a good fit for our programs, you can go ahead and click one of the links below. Please read through this page, read through the frequently asked questions so that you have a really good idea about who we are and what we offer. All right, thanks so much for watching. See you on a call.